your whole life has been spent linking and dealing with people and ultimately never getting into a relationship, this video is for you. If you just got out of a relationship which ended whether on good or bad terms, this video is for you. If everyone around you is seemingly in good relationships and you're not, this video is for you. If you're afraid to date and get your heart broken and rather close yourself out from everyone, this video is for you. Feel draped yet? You should, but don't worry, I'm here to help you.
Ooh, your touch and your kisses make everything feel right. Ooh, yeah, I love when you wake up, no makeup, it feels like.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's JRochelle. If you're new, hi, welcome. I'm JRochelle. I make videos here on YouTube that seek to inspire, inform, entertain, and motivate. This episode is going to be about the art of being single AF. Before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to Kimberly. Her Instagram is going to be on the screen, so give her a follow for guessing correctly what this video was going to be about. The information that I researched to do this video, because I made sure that I was informed as much as possible, is from Time magazine, so I have to give them their credit. If you want to know how to deal with being single and find out why you are single, then keep on watching. It's really an opportunity that's presenting itself for you to figure out exactly what you want out of life for yourself and what you would want in a partner. There is something called a personal mission statement, so I'm speaking on what you want out of life for yourself. You need to figure out your personal mission statement. You need to figure out, what does Jody, I'm just inserting my name, what does Jody want? What does Jody want to do for the rest of her life? And make that mission statement. You can write it down, you can put it up in your room or whatever and stick by it, because your future is basically your mission. Whatever you do in life is your mission, and in order for you to really fulfill that mission or that goal, you have to know what it is. When you're not in a relationship, it's a perfect time to reassess who you are and where you want to be in X time. You now have the time and the ability to focus on that one person who really you can put to the side, which is yourself. And touching on, you have the time to figure out what you want in a partner. Sit down and analyze, okay, what are the pros, what are the, well, not the cons, but what are the pros? What do I want to attract? Or what do I want? Do I want somebody who's loyal? Do I want somebody who can communicate? Do I want somebody who's 6 feet tall? Do I want somebody who has a nice smile? I want somebody who can listen to me, come and chat enough. Whatever you put out into the universe is what you will get back, or what will reciprocate. I'm talking about your mental state. Your mental health is important. It's not something that you can disregard. You're talking about your mind. You're talking about your brain. I don't understand how people think that it's something that you can play with, and it's very alarming to me that people are so insensitive to mental illnesses. When you're exhausting all your energy on trying to find a partner, you tend to lose yourself. You need to use this time to focus on yourself and get back in touch with your personal development. So target all of the negative traits that you don't like about yourself, whether you're paranoid or you're narcissistic. Target those parts of yourself and work on them, because if you go into a relationship with all that baggage, it is going to end terribly. Now, this is something that people don't normally speak about, and I'm glad that Time magazine brought up this point, because I really never thought about this myself. This is an opportunity for you to become financially independent and financially wise and responsible. In relationships, one party or even both parties become financially burdened after some time, because you have to be thinking about gifts for different times of the year, a couple times well for the year, and also going out on dates, planning dates, which can get rather expensive. And when you get caught up in all of that, you lose track of budgeting. Most people exploit all of their earnings on their partner. Some people, they don't even think about saving. Saving is the last thing on their mind when they're in a relationship, because you just want to spend, or you want the person to spend on you. This is a time to assume financial independence. Find avenues to make money so that you don't have to rely on somebody. You're not dependent on somebody to buy you stuff. You can get up one day and say, oh, say I want this. I want to go in the store. You go in a store and you can afford to buy something for yourself without having to call and ask them to send money to your card or whatever. You have the opportunity to assume some financial independence so that when you get into your next relationship, you don't have to be relying on somebody, because money is one of the main things that breaks up a relationship. You need to make sure that when you're going into a relationship, yes, there are moments when you want your man or your girl to spend on you, but you also have to have your money to spend on yourself and maintain your own lifestyle without having to rely on yourself. Now that you're out of a relationship, your mind is uncluttered, and this is speaking on mental health as well. Intimacy and partnerships take up a lot of space in our heads. Even though these things are happening unconsciously, it does leave less capacity for individually focused thought. It can also inhibit your happiness because you're so focused on making the other person happy that you forget that you have to be happy too, because it's not a one-way street, it's both ways. A lot of people say, yeah, I'm okay, how are you, yeah, I'm okay, but are you really okay? Are you just saying it because it's just for small talk? Are you really okay? Ask yourself, are you really okay? So I just want to clear the air, because I know people come into my DMs all the time and on Snapchat and ask me, are you single? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? And I just want to say, I am very much in a happy and healthy relationship with myself. Let's set the record straight. Being single is not a walk in the park. I feel like movies and TV shows and books push the idea, even on social media, push the idea of it's a stage of purgatory, and if you haven't found a significant other, or if you don't have a significant other at the moment, then you're not happy and you basically haven't made anything of your life, which is definitely not true. In fact, a 2008 study by the European Journal of Social Psychology found that single people's self-reported levels of well-being were similar to that of participants in a relationship. So it's very wrong to say that if you're not in a relationship, then you're unhappy. And when you see those things and you're single, or if you see people around you, especially your close friends in relationships that are seemingly happy, and I use the word seemingly because you're on the outside looking in, you don't know what is actually happening in the relationship. You're just thinking, a lot of the couples that you see on social media, oh, they're so goals, they're so perfect. You don't know what's going on in their relationship behind closed doors. So when you see all of this and you're single, you always wonder why, or you tend to wonder, why am I so single? Why can't I be happy like those people? Why can't somebody love me? Your time will come. There's always, what is for you will always be for you. So you don't sit down worrying about whether or not you're going to get a boyfriend in the next 2 months, or a girlfriend in the next 2 years, or whatever, whether you're going to get married or not, whether you're going to have a family or not with somebody that you truly love, whether you're going to fall in love, whether you're going to experience what true love is. You don't sit down worrying about that, because what is for you will always be for you. And when it is your time, it is your time. It might be your friend's time now to get married, and you might not get married until years later. It might be your friend's time to be in a relationship right now, and you might not get into a relationship till the next few months. And I just feel like embracing being single is really important, because you're more content with yourself. You don't sit down being needy. And being needy is a terrible trait to have, because it shows that you can't live without somebody else, and you need to be able to enjoy your own company. Enjoying your own company is so important, because you limit, or you totally eradicate the feeling of chasing after others. When you are content with your own company, it makes it so much easier. But when somebody else comes along, been 10 minutes, he said he was gonna bathe. He don't call me back. He said she'd come off at work at 5 p.m. approximately 5 p.m. and she hasn't called yet. And I just feel that's foolishness. You need to learn to enjoy your own company. And it's very liberating enjoying your own company. Really and truly, find things that you love to do on your own. I'm not saying that you must spend all the time by yourself. Because nobody should be alone like that. But find things to do on your own and enjoy your own company and embrace your single time, embrace your singleness, and whenever it's your time, it's your time. My last point, for the people who are very scared to date.
Hello, interjection. But just I come in here for ask, why are you scared? For real though, why are you scared of people? I'm never scared. But anyway, go and listen to the video. And make sure you subscribe, come on about that. Yeah. Alright, resume.
I know there are people out there saying this in their heads that they can't bother with this relationship thing because every time they think that something is going somewhere, it never goes anywhere. And they just don't want to get their heart broken anymore, and they rather just not interact with anybody on that level. It's very hard after you get your heart broken so many times to really go back into the game. But a lot of this is coming from a place of fear, believe it or not, and paranoia. Because something has happened to you so many times and has negatively affected you doesn't mean it's going to happen all the time. A lot of people are fearful that things are not going to work out, and things don't always work out because of many good reasons. Either God sees that that person is not for you, or he knows what that person is going to do to you ultimately. He just stops it right there. You need to overcome that fear. Dating should not be something that you fear. It should be a fun time for you because you're basically exploring different personalities. I feel like the problem with our generation is that we catch feelings too quickly. You know, feelings, that thing, yeah. We become emotionally attached to somebody too quickly. So we think that when we date somebody, we ultimately are going to get married to them and there's going to be a big happy family and everything's going to end happily ever after. And that's not the case. Some people that you date, you turn really good friends with after. Some people you date, you never speak to them again. So just take these moments of dating one step at a time. As I said, it should be a fun time for you. You're exploring different personalities and you're becoming acquainted with different people. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, episode 2 of my Thank You Next series. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and turn on post notifications so you can be updated when I post a video, which is every week. Follow me on my social media platforms. The links are going to be in the description box below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.